All right, you guys. So, Scorpio, what is going on? What is going on? So, I do see y'all got some stuff going on. I ain't gonna lie, this energy is just a little bit confusing. And I can tell that you guys are literally kind of confused about something that you lost in the past, something like you put your trust into, and you felt like whoever this person was, you felt like it was prosperous, right? You feel like you can you guys will benefit off each other, be abundant, have a family together. I feel like you're holding on to the past, and this could be someone that you were connected with in a past life as well, that you connected with in this lifetime. But I see that like your trust in whatever you thought would come true for you guys left you really feeling a little depleted. I also see a level of understanding that the trust that you had was the trust that you needed to have at that particular moment, and that the connection was real and it was something prosperous. But I see us keep going back around to like a sorrow feeling. But why? If I did trust this person, it was supposed to be prosperous. It's kind of like, what lesson did I learn? And I see that you guys were enlightened in some way of why you trusted that person. Like, I trusted this person because they did show me this. Like, maybe you're trying to go and convince yourself like you're not silly, you're not crazy. You did put your trust in the right person. It's just that sometimes forever is for a limited time, if that's the story. If that's how it kind of levels up in your life. I do see that where it stopped at is where it needed to stop at. I definitely see that. So it's just really, really interesting here, because I feel like you guys are definitely holding on to the past. There's some past pain here, some past sorrow that I feel like is tattooed on your skin. I definitely feel like you tattooed the pain of your past on your skin, so it's so deep into you. It's like you almost might want to cut the energy from you guys. Like, you guys want to cut the energy, an energetic cord. I do see here. This card keeps looking at me, and I feel like someone's wallowing in. This card don't come out often either. Not for me, not for many of my readings. So I do see it's kind of like, why don't you have a family? Or why did you take my family from me? Well, I would say that this was a solid connection. And at the bottom of this deck, we also have healing. So healing is required for you to grow into a new place. Because I do see we're hanging on to a connection. There was a change, there was a disruption. It didn't grow into this prosperous thing that you thought it would. Maybe you felt like you guys were going to grow a business together and really elevate to a higher level, really be the emperor and empress. I don't feel like right now, I feel like it didn't happen. That's the energy that I see. But I feel like there's appreciation that you have. Like, kind of maybe this person kind of exhausted you or made you tired, or kind of maybe sometimes when you around people, they end up sucking up your energy without them even knowing it. Maybe you have to put a lot of you have to exhaust yourself with putting in energy with this person here. So it's like, I also see like an appreciation. This person could have also like kind of drained you financially as well. So it's like, wow, I wish it was different. It's like you're trying to trust the process of what happened and trying to figure out why it happened. I know that you feel empty inside, but it is saying to heal so you can grow. Because if you don't cut the energetic cord, you're not going to allow yourself to welcome in new energy in your life. And I do see that you want something. You do want a connection. You do want a family. It didn't happen with this person, so you really have to be honest with yourself and kind of let that go. Not kind of, it's just you need to go into a healing energy, you know. It looks like you are trying to, like, information comes to you and you kind of understand, you're trusting the process. Maybe you're not asking yourself why as much. But I do feel like it is a perpetual cycle of mental thinking. This is definitely embedded into the subconscious mind here of what happened. There's a lot of sorrow here. I feel like some of you could have had a family. Someone took the family, or you feel like you guys could have created a family. I feel like some of you kind of really liked it, like someone's breast, like really. I see someone really having succulent. Is that how you say it? Breast. Like someone really likes breasts. I see someone like maybe you guys did like edible arrangements and stuff like that, where you guys have like bring food to the bedroom. I see that here. Perhaps y'all, I'm just gonna say this, I don't know if y'all had like grapes and strawberries, but I do see that this connection didn't happen for a reason, and you would want to keep the energetic cord healed. I feel like you're trying to heal. Maybe there's little things that remind you of this person. Maybe you see someone else and they're connected with somebody, so it triggers like, why don't I have my family? Why don't I have this connection? But it's like, again, you're trusting the process, but it's like, okay, you're kind of tired of trusting the process, I really see. But it's also like you believe in a higher good, like everything happens for a reason, for sure. Let's get some angel cards, because I know this archetypal energy very well, where you're kind of going back and forth in your head, trusting the process, but also questioning it. Kind of like, am I going to find that family, that connection? You probably even, some of you who are very spiritual probably feel like in this lifetime, maybe you have other, maybe you weren't meant to have a family in this lifetime. I'm kind of feeling like some of you are feeling like that. Like, maybe I'm not meant to have a family in this lifetime. Maybe I'm just meant to heal, or maybe I'm just meant to do this, you know. Maybe I'm not meant to have my happy ever after. I do see a connection here, though, and I see a prosperous one. I feel like one would be coming in here probably in the next 2 months. Or October. Yeah, around October. Some of you are trying to weed out the past, and some of you are calling someone in that's not going to be from the past. So let's see here, because I feel a lot of sadness. I mean, the head is down here, and I can feel like someone's praying as well. Praying to get over the pain, praying to understand, praying to bring someone back or bring someone new in. But most of all, praying to understand, to get a higher perspective of why don't I have the stability, the abundant family life. Like, I should have a husband, building a business, leaving a legacy, the whole 9 yards. I definitely see that here. You know, like people's happily ever after. I really feel like someone feels like they're not going to get it in this lifetime. I feel like someone said, do I have to die and come back? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you gotta do? Because it ain't popping in this lifetime. I do see that you have the ability to attract. I do feel like, again, someone has a family, but I don't feel like the person is here. I feel like maybe you feel like someone acted like a family. I got, how dare you act like that? Like somebody's looking real smug. Like you, like I feel like you're trying to, like that's what I feel like. Someone's trying to reason with, like, was this person faking it? I don't feel like this person was faking it. I think someone's hard to trust here because, like, okay, someone can come into your family, kind of infiltrate. You know, someone's looking like they infiltrated a family or some shit like that. That's what I'm getting. But and then you come back around to getting a higher perspective, but then it goes down to the lower, like feeling some type of way. Like, damn, you infiltrated my family. But then it's like a higher perspective and trusting the process. This was supposed to happen for a reason, to lead in a better connection. Someone's going around in their head about some shit. Okay, what's going on, angels? guides. Let's get down to it. This is Scorpio. And even though I put August, it really is timeless, to be quite frank. Unity. So here you go again. Archangel Zandolphin. Zadolphin. Archangel Japhael. Love that angel. Okay. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys, when it comes to coming together with this connection here, there was a lot of ego. Maybe someone was a lot ego-driven, right? Where it wasn't, ooh, there's a lot of moving forward energy. Someone was really ego-driven. Okay, I'm getting someone probably cared about like work or their business outside of you more. I could say there's a lot of water energy, so somebody, it could definitely, you could have been dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, definitely Cancer, Scorpio. You could have been dealing with another Scorpio, but I'm really feeling Cancer heavy. Okay, I feel like someone didn't want to unite because they felt like their identity would be taken away, so they find their identity in their work, is what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm tripping. Is this air? These cards are confusing. Okay, so scratch that. There's a lot of air sit here, but I said water for a reason. Someone's dealing with a water sign. The number 5 is significant right now, and the number 4 is significant right now. So you guys could have been dating for, you guys could have, it could have been like 5 weeks y'all been separated. You could have been dating someone for 5 years, or 5 years you left someone. 4 and 5. You guys could have started dating like on the 5th or the 15th of the month. Also, number 4 is significant. You guys could have started talking between the months of April and May. So if you want to know if this person loved you, they definitely did. They had a lot of emotions. I don't feel like this person showed it. I feel like they didn't show their emotions because they were scared of kind of losing their identity is what I'm getting. I feel like these are going to be a lot of emotions that are going to come up here in August for you. Like you're really going to be pondering about this. If you weren't pondering about this before, for some reason, it's going to be a lot of different things that probably remind you of someone, or you're not going to really know, like some planets are in retrograde. So maybe it's going to bring back some feelings, some emotions. But I do feel here, I feel like you want to move on as well. I feel like you really do want to move on. Like we want to harness the energy to move on. But I don't feel like you're healing. I feel like someone's moving on but not healing. Like someone's throwing themselves into work. And not trying to, like, you know, fuck all that, you know, type of energy. I think you should take the time to heal, to understand what it looks like that energy is there, like we're trying to understand, but it's like we're not grasping on. You know, sometimes we got to get that ickiness, that resentment, shame, blame, guilt out of our system to kind of come all the way up to the higher level and understand that when you connect with the person, they're also on their own divine journey as well, trying to understand themselves, simultaneously entering, you guys are entering each other's reality. So it's not always an attack on you. If you feel like they infiltrated your family or infiltrated your life and left you with confusion, they were more than likely confused themselves. So the best thing you can do is try to find a place where you can kind of heal from that, cut the energetic cord so you can welcome in things. Placing your energy into work is good. You know what I'm saying? Focus your energy at work. Somebody's a hard worker here. I see someone like getting shit done, like, but I also see someone ignoring their pain and suppressing it as well. Okay? I started to pull these wisdom cards out. What's going on with us, Scorpio, August reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What's going on? What's going on with our Scorps? What's going on with our Scorp? Ooh. Okay. She is naive. You guys have High Priestess of Spirit. Her head down is again. Her eyes are down. Okay. Oh, also I want to say someone likes avatars, comic books, or I got like an avatar comic book. Like, I don't know if someone likes to play video games or read some type of avatar type of looking books. But I kept getting this weird looking figure that would show up. I'm like, I don't know, someone into action figure, comic books, or some shit like that. I feel like somebody's watching somebody. I feel like you have an eye on a person, or a person has an eye on you. Right now, the number 7 is significant. And we are in July. Maybe you had an eye on somebody in July that you really were trying to call in, like right now. Like, I feel like you were focusing on someone, like you were curious about someone, or someone brought up your past, or you felt some type of remembrance of your past here. Ooh, all of your past too. You started thinking about many people you dated. Maybe your lover reminded you of your past, like all of your past, or you start trying to figure out why you have a pattern of choosing a particular type of men, is what I'm seeing here. Yes, so now you're trying to look at your self-worth. So yeah, so what I see is someone getting enlightened by, why do I keep choosing these type of men that infiltrate my family? Looking at your self-worth, because at a point in time, so you might have reached a level of maturity. I remember when I reached that level where I stopped asking a question about these men and started asking questions about myself. And that's why I said some healing is required for you to grow and stop attracting these type of connections here that leaves you feeling like this, because there are so many. There's probably about I feel like 3 real relationships someone has had that left them like, wow, this again. You know what I'm saying? So now we're taking a look, and I feel like a lot of you are focusing in on yourself, and that's good, because that's what is required. That's required to heal. So peace unto you and your journey. Individual, yes, you're looking at yourself as an individual, and that's why I feel like the enlightenment is coming in. That you're starting to look at yourself, even though you take a look at these raggedy motherfuckers that have entered your life. It's like, okay, let me take a look at myself now. Like, what the fuck is really going on? Oh, I know that energy very well, darling. Trust and believe. Okay, affirmations. I am worthy of love. I'm worthy of unconditional love. I am love. The love that I put out, I get back 10 times. People love me. I love me. Those type of affirmations will do you some good, because people, you find yourself not even accepting. You can smell it on them. Like, I can't accept that. I can no longer accept being uncomfortable. Okay, anybody got time to be coming back for lives, different lives? Anybody got time for that? All right, final advice. I tell myself I'm going to do some love readings, but I'm going to go down the well of the year. I'm going to do it probably on Friday or Thursday. All right, final advice. Communication is the key, okay? Bring love into the situation. So I do see the self-love here. I do see you have Aquarius energy, new moon. So you guys are going to start pouring into yourself. Maybe you've been pouring into other people, right? And it's time for you to start pouring in yourself, especially with the self-love and individuality card, the High Priestess spirit. So I do feel like you guys are getting a higher knowledge that, hey, it's time to pour into myself. You guys may be communicating with someone about this, or also looking in the mirror and communicating with yourself as far as affirmation goes. But I do see that someone is also communicating with a person. Maybe there's someone who's showing up as someone who understands, you know, like, girl or guy, I've been through that. I feel you on that. But I really feel like it's someone's higher mind. You guys are communicating with your higher self, yourself that knows better, because everybody has that intuitive wisdom where you know what you're capable of. It's kind of unexplainable, but we all know who ourselves to be. When we lay it down at night, we know this ain't me. There's a spirit inside of us that says, this is not me. And I see that you're communicating with that, the duality of you, because it does show up here. So I feel like a lot of you are harnessing the energy to start loving yourself, communicating, open up the line of communicating. Maybe you're not trusting yourself. A lot of times we are taught not to trust ourselves. And it's very important that we take the time and we trust ourselves. We listen to everybody else, Tom, Dick, Harry, and Mary, and Becky down the motherfucking street, instead of focusing in on what we believe and making the advantage, taking the advances that are necessary. The connection that you need to make right now is with yourself. That is the, yep, and confidence is the key. Trusting yourself. In order to trust your intuitive wisdom, you got to have confidence. You got to be like, I'm the baddest motherfucker. I am love. Like, that's what I sense here for you, Scorpio. So this is your August reading. Comment, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Star Card Tarot. Let me know how you feel about it. I love hearing your feedback, especially on YouTube. I love when, like, people all the way across the world are like, oh my God, how do you know this about me? I'm like, well, you know, I'm the best at what I do. And only getting better, baby. But yeah, you guys are focusing in on yourself and drawing in a connection with yourself, your higher self, of who you know yourself to be. Healing is required to grow, and I feel like you guys are eager to do that. Yes, you guys are venturing back, trying to figure out why these different people that you dated, it looks like 3 people here that you might think about, like, how did I choose that person and choose that person again and choose that person again? I'm very familiar with this energy, by the way. But now it's like you're focusing in on yourself. And you're looking in the mirror and looking at yourself and saying, what do I need to do? And that's exactly where you need to be at. So, peace.